But next up, I want to introduce the founder of this space, and a good friend of mine, somebody who I truly admire. I remember we talked about ideas, and as we started to grow and push forward, our ideas really came to life, man. And Leon, this space is a result of a seed that is sprouted, and he's done so much from entrepreneurship standpoint, but then not only that, running parallel is his community impact. So Leon, founder of Bourne2fly, please.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all for coming out and just showing this space of love, man. Like, when I first opened Bourne, sometimes when you get a vision or a dream, you don't really know where it's going to lead you, but you know that it's for you, and you know that it's going to impact the people around you. I grew up in this neighborhood, went to Archbishop Carroll High School. My parents live over in, right over off the South Dakota Avenue, and my father and my mother's family literally have been in this neighborhood probably 70 years combined. And we have seen throughout the whole DC area, we've seen so much trauma from mental health standpoint, just health naturally from diabetes and just not interacting with each other well. And it's all related essentially to our nutrition, as well as just how socially over time we've seen bad things that feed us. Because when we think about our diet, we don't always think about what we're consuming from the TV, from radio, things of that nature, in addition to our food. So we're really in a vice, right? And when we don't have, like, you know, the resources and people that look like us that really care about our well-being, you know, it forces us to kind of shy away from the things that we know are right for us. So Bourne2fly is really that space for people to feel comfortable in my neighborhood where I'm from, to see somebody with a business that is centered around bettering the entire community, right? From their personal standpoint. So when you walk in here and you working out, that's you, but then that's also reflecting on how you treat your neighbor, how you look at yourself in the mirror. So, you know, coming up in the corporate side, I didn't even know coming out of college that I even wanted to do personal training or anything. I wanted to work in like professional sports. I had no recollection that I would even be working in fitness, but it goes full circle because me as a young kid in DC, growing up, being super active, being super all over the place, a lot of things that they try to put on us as far as like, we shouldn't be this active, we shouldn't be doing all of these things, those are things that were expressive to me. So the sports, the swimming, track, things of that nature. I love doing those things. A lot of kids love doing those things too, but they can't because of adverse health issues. And that's a direct correlation with childhood obesity and things of that nature. So bringing that baseline of just taking care of yourself first so that you can also take care of the community is the first thought that I want people to think about. You know, once they leave this place and then they look at Bourne2fly, I want them to see a community health hub where you can just come and just learn and take care of yourself at the same time. So I had to relearn a lot of these nutrition facts and just how to better take care of yourself. I had to relearn that coming from the corporate training side. Because they tell you 6 meals a day. They tell you rice, chicken, and a lot of the things that you're really not supposed to eat are pushed as being healthy. So what I had to do was step back and say, okay, what's really going to change the way people look at themselves and how they consume food so that they actually lose weight, well, body fat, they feel healthier, and that's what it's all about. So I want you to, I know personally that over time, I tell my people, if you take care of the little things first, everything else that you want that are pushed on us, the vanity side of fat loss and working out, which is really the last thing you should be thinking about when you're taking care of your body. Because if you're doing it, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good to yourself. Okay? So I just wanted, Bourne2fly to be that help hub, and here we are. So I just wanted to be a testimony and an example that you can get things done and make it happen in your own neighborhood and service your people too. So
Come on,
I appreciate
come on,
y'all.
Leland.